Okay, so it is Thursday, the 15th of September, and I'm talking to Ryan about her coursework so far, and it's overwhelmingly positive. We've started off with some analysis of existing videos, which were detailed and insightful, and used key terms. And she chose AHA, for which she deserves special credit. This wasn't the most. This was, you did some before this, though, didn't you? Just go back over them. Okay, so we started with Eminem, which was great, and then we had this weird, it's very strange music video. Where the Hell Are My Friends, which Ryan analysed at a very high level, probably I would say an A sort of grade level. Lots of detail, lots of use of terminology. Then we've got the production of Seven Nation Army, in which Ryan has spelt the word cyan incorrectly. Just saying. CYAN. Okay. But maybe a little bit more detail there, if you get time, would be good. About the compositing, you could ask me about that, and I'll explain to you. I know you only had one stage of that production, but it'd be good to talk about the rest of it as well, the compositing of different elements together. Then we move on to an analysis of I'm Yours by, could you pronounce his name for me? Jason Mraz. Okay, and did you like the video?
Yeah, I like the kind of like colour scheme. It'd be nice to actually film, but obviously it's in a different country.
Yeah. So we had some locations that we don't have, because you wouldn't want to be doing that in the Valley of Desolation. In December.
Yeah.
So close-ups. And close shots. We've got tracking shots, so we've got camera work talked about, which is all really good. We talked about the narrative, which is great. Are there more recent ones than this? Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so we've then got AHA.
I quite like the animation type of video.
The sketchiness, yeah.
But that's like really hard to, and it's time consuming.
Well, it's called rotoscoping.
Okay.
And it's a very, I've done some rotoscoping.
Because I want in my video to sort of be animation, sort of, kind of, or like a stop-start motion, but that's going to take or edit.
Well, it depends on how you want to do it. I would encourage it. I would encourage it, because I love the idea of it being ambitious. You're totally right that any form of animation is time consuming. So whether it would just be limited to certain short sequences within it.
The AHA video, it comes in and out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The hand through the thing. It just reminds me of being at a bus stop, I think on maybe my first day at middle school, and just being so upset that I was going to school, and I think it was really cold. It's funny, isn't it, how things like that, that song just takes me to that bus stop, I don't know why, in Leeds. Anyway, aside. So then we've got, and I mean, if I could give you an A star right here and right now, I would do that for covering AHA and Total, even if it's Total Eclipse of the Heart. But I wish other people would. I wish other people were as happy to look at older texts as you are, because the same was true of film as well, wasn't it? You were happy to look whichever one was a bit more like you, Ryan.
Thanks.
So Bonnie Tyler. So you've talked about the narrative again. So
That's
it's really,
confusing.
yeah.
That took me like forever. I didn't
can
understand
tell.
what was going on.
Sorry? Oh, yeah. Right, let me just email this thing to my alarm. I've been waiting for it, sorry. Welcome back, everyone, to Feedback FM. So cheesy. Right. Okay. So you've looked at a really broad range, which is fantastic. It looks good to moderators. They like that. They want to see you looking at a broad range of things, which is really nice to see. I don't know that video. We get some stills in there,
Yeah, I was gonna add some.
and then
Slowly
we've
adding
got
them. Just getting because my computer at home doesn't take screenshots, so I had to wait to come to school.
Okay. So you've actually covered all of your analyses,
Yeah.
haven't you? So it's just a question of getting those photos in.
Yeah, which I was just doing.
I'll read them. I'm not going to read them properly now. I'm going to read them properly, and I might put comments on them, but
Yeah.
I might not have to because they are quite detailed. So let's talk about have you narrowed it down to a song or a band or it's up in the air? Okay.
I'd sort of. Well, I don't have any. I don't know anyone to perform, so it'd have to be like a famous.
It have to be to an existing bit of music.
Song, yeah. I quite like the idea of like, animation or like stop start, or like flip or whatever.
Yeah. Because maybe what we should do, and how do you feel about working in a group or working on your own?
I don't mind. I don't think there's anyone to work in a group with, so.
There's no one.
I don't think so.
Right. Okay.
So
So you're happy to work on your own. Right.
it's just a lot
Okay.
of work on your own, but I don't think anyone else has the idea.
I completely think you would be fine working on your own. I don't have any doubts about that. I think it would be worth talking to other people in the group though, just to make sure.
Yeah, they already have like people there, and I'm just like, hey.
Pardon?
I think they might already have like groups and stuff.
I'm not sure they do. I'm not sure they do.
I know Nicola wants to work on her own, and I know Charlotte does. I think they're probably working through. I don't know what Charles or Will are doing.
Right. Okay. Well, you've got a week to think about it. So there's a week. You've got this bit of work.
I need to put that into a video.
This one.
Yeah.
So just finding some clips. Okay. So that I don't think that'll take you long because it's easy to find examples of all of them. So I think you'll be absolutely fine with that. So. So you've got a week really to come up with an idea. So you have a really good.
To do, if I did stop motion, what would it be better to do to a pop song probably?
Not necessarily. No, it can work. It can work with anything. I mean, it's just. I mean, it depends on what we're looking at and
if it's a narrative.
what kind of mood you want to create.
Okay, why doesn't it work?
I'll research videos
But if
with
you
not
were,
many people in.
but if you were doing something like animation, I would even more be saying try and work with somebody else.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't think anyone else would want to do animation.
Right. When's our next lesson? Is it? I keep looking at that.
We have loads with the week. Like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the
Right. Okay.